Sometimes rounding questions can be asked the other way round. Here's an example of what I mean. Bethany says that she has a number, she rounds it to the nearest 10 and gets 150. What's her number? Hassan replies that it could be any number between 145 and 154. Is Hassan correct? We're going to look again at a number line just to see how this works. And in the middle there's 150, which is the number Bethany got to when she rounded her original number. If we look at 150, we have the numbers on the left side as you're looking at it, where you would be rounding the number up to get to 150, and on the other side there are the numbers that you would round down to get to 150. Remember the rule that when you're rounding whole numbers to the nearest 10, anything with a 5 in the ones column is rounded up to the next 10. So anything from 145 can be rounded up to 150. Likewise, when you're rounding whole numbers down to the nearest 10, it has to have 4 or a smaller number in the ones column. So 154 is the biggest whole number that you could round down to get to 150. So Hassan is correct. Any number between 145 and 154 rounded to the nearest 10 would be 150. If you're feeling confident, have a go at this one. Hassan has a number which he's rounded to the nearest 10 and he's got 270. What could his number be? Bethany says it could be any number between 265 and 274. Is Bethany correct? Let's have another look at a number line. 270, and again we're going to look at the numbers that could be rounded up and the numbers that could be rounded down. To make 270, any number from 265 could be rounded up. The numbers that could round down to 270, the biggest one is 274. So Bethany is correct. Any number between 265 and 274, when rounded to the nearest 10, would give you 270. Pause the video and have a go at this one. 790, put that in the middle, and we've got 780 on one side, 800 on the other, but which numbers could be rounded up and which numbers could be rounded down to get to 790? To get up to 790, we're looking for a number with 5 in the ones. 785 is the smallest whole number that would round to 790, and 794 is the biggest whole number that would round down to 790. So any number between 785 to 794. Here's another one to try. This one's a little bit harder because it crosses the hundreds boundary. Hassan has rounded a number to the nearest 10 to get 900. The multiples of 10 either side of 900 are 890 and 910. The smallest number that could be rounded up to 900 will have a 5 in the ones column, so that's 895. The biggest number that could round down to 900 will be in the 900s, and that will be 904. So Hassan's number could be any number between 895 and 904.